Hey everyone, it's Facebook Question of the Week time, and this week's question comes from Sean McGinnis, who I'm sure is trying to bait me, but I'm going to answer it anyway. He asks, how do you know when to disclose business relationships via social media or blogging to ensure compliance with FTC regulations? Additional question, do you adhere to those standards yourself, or do you aspire to a higher standard in terms of disclosure? In short, what is your policy, how does it compare with industry norms, and what should the industry norm be? Whew, lots of questions in that. So the industry norm really should be that you disclose every time you either receive a product or are working with a company and are receiving something in exchange for a blog post, a tweet, whatever it happens to be. Our policy is that we put client in parentheses at the end of all of our social media tweets, updates, all of that, if it is a client. In my blog post, when I write for something like a book review or about a new tool and I've received the book or a registration for free, then I always disclose that. I usually do it in a fun and snarky way, but I definitely disclose it. The only time I don't disclose is when a client writes something for a non-client blog. So for instance, Joog Knew Me is a client, and Hessie Jones just wrote an article for Huffington Post, and I didn't when I tweeted that and put it on my Facebook wall, I didn't disclose that she's a client because she works for the company that is a client, and it wasn't for a company. It wasn't for a client blog. So that's the only time I don't disclose. But every other time I make sure that we do, and it's a policy internally that we do the same. So I hope that helps, Sean. If you have a question for us, go to facebook.com/ArmitDietrich. Leave it on the wall there, and I'll answer it in a coming week.